Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Allison with Green Goddess Plants and Seeds, and welcome to another garden chat. Hello, everyone. So I'm Allison with Green Goddess Plants and Seeds, and welcome to another garden chat here on my patio. August is half done almost already, and it's like, where do the days go? It's going by so fast, so unbelievably fast. You know, my patio garden is kind of, lots of things are kind of past their prime. They're starting to fade a bit. Some things are still doing really well, like the zinnias and the asters. The asters are just coming into their glory. So as a late blooming flower, they're awesome. But a lot of the tomatoes on the patio, you know, they didn't produce a lot of fruit, so a lot of them are done. But today I thought I would do another tomato tasting. Whoop. I got wasps here, so hopefully they won't be too much of a problem. So on my patio, I didn't have a lot that produced, but I do have a few. So last time I did quite a few of them. I did like the cherry tomatoes and the Berkeley tie-dye. Today I've only got 3. I've got a blue beauty, I've got a black beauty, and I've got my personal favorite, golden queen. But yeah, so in terms of the patio harvest, not that great. I mean, the cherry tomatoes are doing well, but everything else was kind of mediocre. I only got maybe a couple of tomatoes off the black beauties, and same with the golden queens. So, but I thought we'd do a taste test. I do have more of these planted out at the farm. However, they're not ripening yet, so I'm hoping by the time I get back out there, I'll see some ripening happening out there. So like I said, I thought, you know, both of these are anthocyanin variety. So black beauty, blue beauty, they look kind of the same. The black beauty, this particular fruit didn't get as much sun as the rest of them on the plant. Like some of the ones on the plant are really, the total top of the plant, the top half of the plant is dark, really dark black. So they do get really quite black. But this particular fruit didn't get quite enough sun exposure for that. And the blue beauty, like there's not a lot of difference in them in terms of the way they look. I suppose, like I said, the black beauty will get totally dark. The blue beauty, I don't know if you can see it on here, but there is a little more purple along the edges of where the coloration is. So, but it looks like a nice tomato. We're going to do a taste test here. Well, maybe we'll compare them. So let's do the black beauty first. Now, a lot of people don't like the antho varieties. A lot of people find that they taste metallic, which is fair. I do grow a few of the antho varieties. I do have a cherry one called Helsing Junction Blues, which I really enjoyed. I thought it had a really nice dynamic, more complex flavor. And some people will find that they have more, the ones with the antho coloring will have a more dynamic, deeper flavor to them, but we'll see. We'll see what this is like. That's not bad. Not overly sweet, but maybe just a hint of sweetness. I'm not sure if I think I didn't get quite all of the antho in there, but maybe if I took a slice of where the dark is, maybe it might alter the flavor a little bit. I don't know. Not bad. Not bad. I'm going to try another slice, but I'm going to try slicing this piece where the antho coloring is. And maybe we'll try just a little hint of salt on there just to get those flavors to perk up. It's a nice tomato. It's just has a nice balanced flavor to it. I don't know if it's exceptional, but it's not a bad flavored tomato. Okay, I'm going to try the Blue Beauty. Now I'm going to try and slice where the dark coloration is. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Looks pretty on the inside. I think the Blue Beauty is more acidic. The Black Beauty definitely had a little bit more sweetness to it, whereas the Blue Beauty is definitely less sweet. So if you prefer your tomatoes more on the acidic side, probably the Blue Beauty maybe would be the one to go with. Again, it's just a really nice overall good tomato. I don't know that it's exceptional. You know, it's rare to come across a truly exceptional tomato. But to me, that exceptional tomato is the Golden Queen. This is my personal favorite. And it will always have a place in my garden. I grew this one the first time a number of years ago, and I was so impressed with it. It had a beautiful flavor. It's an heirloom tomato. I believe it was introduced by the Livingston Seed Company back in the late 1800s. The actual year escapes me, but there's a reason why this particular heirloom has survived the test of time. It is just an overall beautiful tomato. Sometimes they will have a bit of a green shoulder on them, but this one's actually not bad. So I'm just going, and there's a little bit of pink. I don't know if you can actually see that, but there's a little bit of a pink on the bottom, not a lot. So I'm going to take a nice slice of my beautiful Golden Queen. So I'm probably going to be a bit more biased towards the Golden Queen, and there's the tomato, lovely and pretty, beautiful color inside and out. That has a lovely flavor. No more sweet. And the flesh is nice. Actually, the flesh was pretty good on both of these. Although I think this one and the Black Beauty was getting a bit overripe. Because sometimes with tomatoes, it's not so much a flavor thing, it's a texture thing. And I find a lot of tomatoes will get, the flesh will be almost mushy or mealy, which I don't care for. But I found that the Golden Queen never developed that. It stays nice. The flesh is nice and silky and smooth, and even if when it was sitting on the counter for a few days after picking, the flesh still stayed nice. It didn't get mushy or anything like that. So a little bit of salt. And that makes that flavor just pop. And that is a beautiful tomato. A really nice flavored tomato. Be pretty in salads or sliced on a plate with some other slices of tomatoes, different colors. Absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites. And I do have some of these out at the farm. I've also got like the Dr. White Cheese Yellow and the Morden Yellow and the Sort Rollaways and the Summer Sunrise all growing out at the farm. So I'm hoping, it'd be nice if I can get them all, one of each, all ripe, and do a taste test with all of those. That'd be cool. And same with the dark ones. It'd be nice to do a taste test with some more of the dark ones, because out at the farm, I've got the Blue Beauty, I've got the Black Beauty. I've also got one called Blood Moon. There's Dark Galaxy as well out there. I've got planted out there, and Cherokee Purple and the Carbon. So hopefully the time I get back there, there'll be more stuff ripening. But as I was saying, the growing season is waning, and it's waning fast. And there's a little bit of sadness to that, you know, when you realize that those long, hot summer days are mostly behind us. I mean, it is still fairly warm out here today, but it's cooling off at night, like significantly cooling off. Like The other night, the overnight low was 9 degrees Celsius, so I actually had to get up in the middle of the night and close the windows because it was just a little bit too chilly out here. So, but you know, we still have lots of growing time left, you know, and hopefully maybe with the shortening, you know, the shortening days. Of course, it's dark by 9 o'clock now, and the cooler nights, maybe that'll trigger some of the tomatoes to start ripening. They're the only things in the garden that are not 2 to 3 weeks early. Everything else is like early. We got sugar pumpkins, pie pumpkins that are completely ripe already. So it's kind of weird. But it's been a weird growing season all the way around. It's kind of hard to explain. I guess this is the first really, yeah, it's the first significantly really hot and dry year that I can remember, you know, since my childhood, I guess. The last time I was probably a kid when it was this hot and dry, but yeah, every year is different. Every growing season is different. You know, especially, you know, if you're new to gardening, you know, you'll probably find that some things did really well and other things not so much, and that if you try again next year, there'll be different things that'll be successful and different things that won't grow at all. So so far I've been happy with the growing season. You know, I've got some miniature melons growing here on the patio. I'm hoping next year to maybe have those out at the farm, see how well they do. Maybe try some larger size melons. But yeah, the growing season is waning, and there's a little bit of sadness tinged with that, but soon enough I'll have to start putting the garden to bed. But we've got lots of time before then. Anyhow, I hope you're having a great week. Hope you're having a great weekend ahead. Happy Friday. And until next time, you take care.